The focus of this lesson was to help 8th grade students learn or review basic atomic structure. The lesson is geared toward general education students, including English language learners and students with 504s, IEPs, and your honors level students. The lesson is an introduction to atomic structure at the 8th grade level, but also reviews upon some basic concepts that were learned at the elementary level. And upon successfully completing this activity, students should be able to construct a model of an atom using the periodic table. Rather than having a teacher-centered approach to instructing this, I provided the access to this phet.colorado.edu simulation, in which students add protons, neutrons, and electrons to models, and then they are able to see how that changes the atom. Students were given a handout that they were able to move through at their own pace, and had some check-ins along the way so that I could check and see that they were on the right track and steer them in the correct direction if they needed help, or just really gauge how they were grasping the material. Okay, and it's a pretty lengthy assignment with some extensions built in for students that are moving at a faster pace. I also had a screencast available to students who needed additional support, maybe from home or in their Lion time on using the periodic table to construct a model of an atom. There was a Quizlet available to students with vocabulary to practice. There was a Google form check-in for students to be able to show me what they had learned along the way, and it was a way for me to gauge if their understanding was where I was hoping it would be. And then there were a couple of scaffolds that I used with some visuals or just some basic step-by-step information for students, particularly my ELs or students with specific learning disabilities that needed some extra scaffolds or supports throughout the way. The technology tools were awesome for being able to help me have the time to work one-on-one with students or small groups as needed. I did use the Google form to formatively assess, and then a eCart Horizon test to summatively assess students at the end of the unit. After seeing the success of the lesson in the classroom, for a future lesson, I would provide an additional extension for students who have mastered the content at a faster pace. I would like to see them use a technology tool of their choice to develop a product which other students could use to review or practice with.